Westside. 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 The world is mine, nigga, get back. Don't fuck with my stack, the gauge is whack. About to drop the bomb, I'm the motherfucking dime. Big fish in a small pond. Not a fish trying to throw they book at the crook, but I shook. They worm and they hook. Guppies hold they breath. They wanna miss me when I'm tipsy. Running everything west of the Mississippi. It's the unseen, pulling strings with my pinky ring. We got your woman pucker up, but we fuck her up. Bow down before I make a phone call. Got 25 niggas running up on y'all for the cheese. We want them keys. Everybody freeze on your knees, butt naked please. Before any of you guppies get hot, nigga, rewind my part, fool, and bow down when I come to your town. Bow down when I'm Westwood Band. Bow down, cause I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a nigga that's greater than you.
I just had a scrap for the neighborhood. Eaglewood stereotype. Gotta deal with the hype. Gonna kick back with the fat sack. Fuck this, where my cat at? These niggas tripping off my bull. Ooh, the let loose with the chrome tray. Juice, 5-shot Anna. Put holes in your bandana. I put some beer to still rolling G. Nigga miss me with that shit. Just a start playing G. When I say gitchy, niggas get bitchy, cause they heard it up. Natural born murderer. I'm like Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein. Land in the sunshine with only one gun. So who wants to bust with the never rust? Going platinum plus every time I cuss. So fuck the whole world, black. Y'all better hope it don't blow my Jerry Curl back.
Since leaving NWA in 1989, Ice Cube went on a win streak of classic albums: The Kill at Will EP, America's Most Wanted, Death Certificate, and The Predator. What made Ice Cube stand out from his rap peers was his aggression, mixed with his very politically charged and socially conscious lyrics, delivered in a real commanding, authoritative flow. But when he released Lethal Injection in 1993, it felt as though he was trying to keep up with Death Row Records sound, which was in high command. Songs such as You Know How We Do It, Lil Ass G, and Bop Gun were obvious attempts at reaching the G-Funk audience. But as it felt as though Cube wasn't as hostile and angry as before, and he adapted more of a laid-back G-Funk sound that wasn't present in his previous albums. The industry started to change. Society slowly started to change, and Lethal Injection, while a good album, ended up being lost in the shuffle. He would release another album in 1994 titled B-Sides and Bootlegs, which was a mixture of remixes, bootlegs, and B-sides. But it was one song that stood out, and it would go from a one-time collaboration to later a group, and that was West Up featuring Mac 10 and Dub C, and that's when the Westside Connection was born.
Side to side, we be giving it up till the day we die. Niggas hit me up, I'ma have to erupt. So motherfucker, what's up? Nigga, clear the lane, here I come once again with this gangster click, dropping this gangster shit. Strictly for the riders who ride us. I got a west side of rhymer for them niggas that's sitting on them date wires. Pump the bass, hit the switch, cause Ice Cube, Mac 10, and Dub C's back up in this B.I.H. Straight hipster for life, ain't no looking back, ink in my flesh, west side tatted on my chest.
walking with the shadow of death through the land of the scandalous, South Central Los Angeles, home of the Crips and the Bloods, where even the strongest niggas is drugged through the mud. And visitors from out of town, best to stay in Hollywood. You get the tourist ass kicks strolling through my hood. West Coast to the casket drop, I'll be throwing it up, so motherfucker West up.
A year later, Mac 10 will release his self-titled debut, executive produced by Ice Cube. The album hit gold status due to the success of Full Life and On Them Things, but it was Westside Slaughterhouse where Ice Cube took on the East Coast and rapper Common Sense.
The dog, breathing out the smoke, got my heart got this gangster shit. Dying at a click, all you suckers wanna diss the Pacific, but you buster niggas never get specific. Used to love her, mad cause we fucked her, pussy whip bitch with no common sense. Hip hop started in the West, Ice Cube belling through the East without a vest.
The West Coast rappers, while dominating the charts in the 1990s and going multi-platinum, still felt unappreciated by New York City radio and magazines. Many felt that the tension and beef started with Death Row and Bad Boy, when in reality the tension was already there. Dating back to 1991 when Tim Dog released F. Compton, dissing NWA, MCA, DJ Quick, and Ruthless. And also dating back with Ice-T and LL Cool J with their back and forth battle. But the media disrespect really started in 1994 when outside acts outside of the tri-state East Coast area didn't get their proper appreciation from New York media. Dr. Dre led the roll call in an unreleased intro in 1994, feeling that the East Coast was responsible for the disrespect.
Yo, what's up? This is Dr. Dre. And before we get into this album, there's a few things I gotta say. Now, I just got a tape of the 1994 Source Music Awards. And for everybody that wasn't there or didn't hear about it, a lot of niggas from the East Coast was talking shit about where hip-hop started, who's running hip-hop, and all this shit. Now check this out. If you ain't down with Death Row, the Dog Pound, Thug Life, the motherfucking Lynch Mob, the West Coast, my niggas down south, or anybody trying to keep hip-hop music alive. Basically, I think my nigga Ice Cube said it the best. A lot of niggas from the East Coast was talking shit about where hip-hop started, who's running hip-hop, and all this bullshit. This bullshit, who cares?
It was 1995 where Suge Knight and Death Row Records disrespected Puff Daddy in his own city at the Source Awards, where it officially escalated. Mix that with Tupac Shakur wanting revenge for his 1994 quad shooting and robbery, and Ice Cube forming his supergroup, the Westside Connection. The battle lines were already drawn, but there was also friction amongst the West Coast, most notably between Ice Cube and Tupac Shakur.
But I just don't like I dig Ice Cube. I looked up to him. But because I looked up to him and I studied his style, mastered his shit, I know what he's doing is wrong. His shit ain't selling, so now he's going on the war shit, and he's using us as the gas. He just dropped some shit called Bad Down. And if you listen to it, you can see he hit him up and was like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. Why he wasn't making him bow down when I was in jail? That's what I mean, that's wrong. See, now that's wrong, and I'm not gonna let that happen, because then that would make me obsolete. If I let him come back and take, you can't have this. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it.
Unfortunately, due to the untimely demise of Tupac Shakur, the two never reconciled or spoke about this. The sour feelings really started to pour over, and Ice Cube and the Westside Connection stayed on mission, working on the Bow Down album. Ice Cube felt the West Coast wasn't respected, and they had a whole hit list ready. Everybody from Common, Q-Tip, and most notably, Cypress Hill. Ice Cube and Cypress Hill relationship dates back to the early 90s. Cube and Cypress Hill would make appearances in videos for one another and later would work together. DJ Muggs produced on Cube's third album titled The Predator for songs such as Wicked, Now I Gotta Wet Ya, Check Yourself, and Tear This Mother Up. Muggs even claimed that he let Cube use his skull pipe for the album cover. They maintained a working relationship until 1995 when Cypress Hill accused Cube of stealing one of their song hooks for Throw Your Set in the Air for the Friday soundtrack. While the miscommunication was cleared temporarily, Be Real noticed more lines used from their Temple of Boom album were used on the Caution album. This led to Cypress Hill to drop No Rest for the Wicked, aimed directly at Ice Cube.
Go by the name of Cypress Hill. K all motherfucking day. Every few years niggas think they can deal with the real. Now I got to fuck Cypress Hill. I got a voice you should fear. I drink a beer, bust a rapping in your fucking career. You fucking cowards. Never seen a hood high powered like the Westside Connection. Slide me my tech. I got him. Soon as I spot him, I'm jumping. Gotta treat these bitch ass niggas like they stole something. I see a joint in your clutch. You're smoking that shit too much. Got your bitch ass touched. Sitting there, you can't rap from the guts. And Be Real sounding like he got baby nuts. I don't know why y'all think you're slick. I don't know what rapper down with you click. I don't know one bitch on your dick. And I don't know one nigga bumping your shit. I hear you claiming South Central. Wait, you ain't from my hood. Y'all hoes from Southgate. Coming with a voice high pitch. The B&B Real must stand for bitch. Well, it's the hip-hop junkie starting static. Now I'm rolling up Cypress Hill, letting niggas have it. Got these wanna be thugs up, load my slugs up. Hey yo, back up, Q dog, we passed that bitch mugs up.
Never known to duck from any challenges, Ice Cube and Mac 10 responded with King of the Hill, possibly one of the hardest diss records of all time. This beef, however, would be different, which is probably why Dub C stayed out of it. It was different due to the deep-rooted within gang politics involving black and brown in LA, especially with rumors of the Mexican Mafia possibly being involved inside with Cypress Hill. Cooler heads would later prevail and both sides would come to peace in months after the album dropped. When Bow Down was released on October 22nd, 1996, it would be considered the severe aftershock that Tupac's earthquake hit him up. The music was so hard that even New York City's biggest publications and critics couldn't deny its impact, and they were even dissing New York on the album. Receiving close to 4.5, which would be considered almost a classic rating in the source. Songs such as Bow Down, Gangsters Make the World Go Round took the album past platinum status. Between the supergroup formula, a rugged but polished West Coast sound, and unapologetic approach, Bow Down was released as a statement album. The success of Bow Down will also elevate the solo careers of Mac 10 and Dub C, who will later release solo projects going platinum and gold. Ice Cube on Bow Down showed that he's still one of the most ferocious MCs from not only the West Coast, but also hip-hop period. Cube's back was against the wall and he came out swinging, and when he swung, it was home runs for the West Coast. So this is King Eric signing out, and thank you for watching.